Splatoon 3 has really been amping things up in terms of customization. There are a whole bunch of new options that you can enjoy this time around to customize your character, which has always been a really important part of the Splatoon experience. Although there's probably still more for Nintendo to reveal about customization in this game, they've revealed quite a lot already, but the problem is, a lot of this tends to be quite spread out. They revealed this over the course of a few months, so it's been pretty hard to keep track of every new update and feature that they've revealed. Thankfully, I've decided to compile all of the main new customization updates that they revealed for Splatoon 3, and I'm going to go over all of them in this video. They have shouted out clothing brands and such, but not much has really been revealed there, so I'm going to focus on the new features. So let's jump into this and check out every customization update that you've missed so far in Splatoon 3. The first one I remember them revealing over on Twitter isn't so much to do with how you actually design your character, but it is definitely a customization update, and these are the new banners which you can get to show off your style. They say that Squid Research Lab here with another monumental discovery. It seems that inhabitants of the Splatlands utilize these colourful banners to show off their style. And not just in battles, they're visible in a variety of settings and fully customizable based on gameplay. So I definitely consider these a customization update given just how much you can seemingly customize this, and we get a good hint of this in this actual picture. So these are looking really cool honestly, and I'm definitely looking forward to using them. They also say in another adjacent tweet, for example, you can register a so-called title that reflects your personality. The more turf war battles you wage, the more words you'll unlock. We're consulting with our staff mathematician, but we estimate there are a gazillion possibilities, scientifically speaking. This is very similar to a feature that you could customize in Animal Crossing New Horizons, where you could collect a bunch of titles to show off on your passport, so it seems like that's where they kind of got the inspiration for this. Definitely looking forward to customizing my banner though. It's going to be a lot of fun and I can't wait to see what options we get. Next, we have a character-related customization option which has been added to the game. They mentioned that legwear has gotten a nice update and there are much more options to use this time around. Squid Research Lab here, we did the legwork on legwear and found a robust array of colors, patterns, and styles in the Splatlands. From distress to dashing and hip to drip, it's a lot. We calculate a 1 of 3.7% chance of a perfect match with your favorite gear and hair. Check out math. And you can see here in these screenshots, there are so many new legwear options this time around, which is something that Splatoon has always needed and something that personally I'm really excited for. It might seem like a fairly small update, but honestly, I think it's great that finally we have so many more customization options in Splatoon 3. Splatoon 2 definitely had a lot of really great ones, but you can definitely see the upgrades this time around, and having more leg gear is great. I personally think it'd be amazing if leg gear was its own item of gear though, and you could actually add stats to it and such. I would really love that. But I personally don't think that's what they're going for this time around. It seems like you'll just get it as an aesthetical option and that's it. Either way though, that is definitely really cool, and I'm looking forward to customizing my character even more with these options. Moving on, we have new hairstyle options, and there's actually quite a lot. These honestly look amazing. I'm so happy that they decided to add in even more hairstyle options. I always found it kind of difficult to get the hairstyle I wanted in Splatoon 2. I was never really settled with one that I absolutely loved, so it seems like this time around there will be much more variety, and I'm sure there's even more variety than what they showed off here, which is definitely super exciting. I think out of all the customization updates I'm showing off in this video, this will happen to be one of the absolute most popular, and I can definitely see why. It is really great to have more hairstyle options. The tweet says, Squid Research Lab here, bristling with excitement to reveal new hairstyles. These new looks for Inklings and Octolings are a follicular phenomenon that, pardon me, an intern sprinted in here waving some papers. Oh, it seems like hair's tentacle based. New tentacles dropped. Honestly, I really struggled reading out that tweet. Those were some crazy words, but you know what? It's all worth it for the new hair options in Splatoon 3. Moving on, and this time we have to talk about the customizable eyebrows. I am really excited for this. I think this is my favorite on the list, which might sound a little bit strange, but I feel like a lot of Splatoon fans are gonna agree that getting customizable eyebrows this time around is awesome, and it looks like there are so many different options to use as well, which is absolutely fantastic. They say Squid Research Lab here with another hair adjacent update. It seems that Inklings and Octolings now have a full eyebrow autonomy. In layperson's terms, you can literally browse brows. Ow. I hold linguistics to pinch me every time I made a pun and they're not messing around. Forget about their puns, let's just look at all of the new eyebrow options you can get. There are a ton here. We did kind of see these teased and hinted towards in other screenshots earlier on, but it was really great to get official confirmation about all of these, as you can see just how many there actually are. It really does feel like this time around we'll truly be able to have our characters look super unique, which I am looking forward to so much. I've always really enjoyed the customization elements of Splatoon, but like I said earlier, I did feel like there was more to be done in 2, so I'm really glad that they've given us some of the most desired upgrades in Splatoon 3. Finally, another really exciting one that they revealed pretty recently is Tricolor Eyes. I am really happy about this as well. I think this is one that a lot of people are really interested in. Personally, this isn't one that I was really looking forward to myself. I do think it's really cool, it's just not on the top of my list, but I can definitely see that a lot of people will be really happy about this one, and I don't blame them. I think this is really cool. They say Squid Research Lab here, fresh off the excitement of customizable eyebrows with another ocular observation, Tricolor Eyes. Apparently unique to the Splatlands, these player selectable triple tone peepers are so cool. I don't even have a cornier pun to make. So yeah, I definitely feel like this update is going to make people really happy, and you know what? I can't blame them. This is definitely another cool update that once again will make our characters look even more unique than they ever have before in Splatoon 3, and that is honestly a great thing. Do you ever get the feeling sometimes when you're playing Splatoon 2 that you run into the same people again and again and again, but it's literally not, it is different people? That is going to change completely in Splatoon 3 because of how many options we have this time around. And if that's not something to celebrate, then I don't know what is. Now, I actually do believe this may be the last of the main customization options we get in Splatoon 3. Don't get me wrong, I'm sure there'll be a ton of other small ones, including tons of new clothes and such to get, which will be really, really cool, and I can't wait to take a look at those. But the last tweet that they've actually given us in relation to customization, I believe, says, "Wow, between new features and returning favorites, it seems players will have more options than ever to create characters that express their individual styles. I'd call our mathematician for an estimate, but I'm still mad she tricked me into dividing by 0. So I think that kind of concludes things pretty neatly. I don't know, that tweet kind of says to me, okay, we're basically done with the customization options now. But who knows, they still have time to come out with something new and completely crazy, so I guess we'll have to see what Nintendo does. But definitely let me know in the comment section down below which of these new customization options in Splatoon 3 is your favorite. Do you think we're going to see any more? I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you made it to the end, be sure to comment Splat Gang down below. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, and if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and turn on channel notifications for more Splatoon videos.